Hi, and welcome back to Three Tails RV. My name is Aaron. On today's episode, we're going to review a few products that will help reduce moisture in your RV. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Today, we're going to talk about different products that you can use in your RV to help reduce moisture. Moisture can be one of the most common problems inside of an RV. Moisture can also cause a lot of damage internally and externally to any RV. We're going to talk about the two different products that we use in our RV to help reduce moisture. So, to start with, we're going to talk about the Dry Air. The Dry Air is a product that's built by Dry Air that is a simple design. It has a holding cup and a filtration system. It has a pin at the top where you can add the moisture attracting chemical compound that they have in the top of this that they use. So you pour this stuff in, you put it, and then you put the top back on it, and you set it in a designated place or in different places throughout your RV, and it will help reduce the moisture. What this product does is it pulls the moisture out of the air and places it in the cup. So every once in a while you need to go back in and empty the moisture that's inside the collection cup. This product is great when you have your RV in storage because it doesn't require any electricity to work. The problem is that it might overflow from all the moisture that you collect from your RV, especially if it's been several months. And the pellet stuff up here, it only usually lasts for about 60 to 90 days. I'd be afraid that this might overflow if you had too much moisture in your RV. So this is a great product to use. I highly recommend it. You can find this at any of your hardware stores, just about any store. Walmart carries them, any of the outdoor stores, Camping World. You can also find them at any of the big box hardware stores. It's a great product. Love this product. We've used this since the day we moved into our RV, and it has taken a lot of moisture out of the air, but it hasn't taken all of it. The big drawback to these is for the amount of space that you have in your RV, you might need several of them. And the initial cost of the unit can be rather expensive. And then you got to go back in and put the refill in it, and that just adds up really fast. So another product that we have used here at Three Tails is the Dry Air 1000. This comes in two different sizes. They have the 1000, which is what I have, and they have a smaller version, which is the 5000. The 1000 covers 1000 cubic feet. The 500 covers 500 cubic feet. So you can have more than one of these in your RV. For us, in our 37-footer, we are only using one of them. And that is in our main area, in our kitchen. Over in the corner, we plug this in, and this sits in our corner. And that is the best way that I have found to help to reduce moisture. If you try to place this on a table so that you're not kicking it around, or you try to put it on a shelf somewhere, I've tried it in all three stages, and the best way to use this is right on the floor. How this system works is that the cold air comes through these tiny little holes. So the cold air goes in and it heats up and it locks that moisture into the air. And then when you open up your door or you open up one of your vents, crank that thing open, and all of that moisture-rich air gets pulled out of the RV. So it's not pulling the water out of the air, it is actually heating it up so that it locks the moisture in, and then when you open the door or run a vent, it will let that water-soaked air out. So that's the basic premise of it. Now the Dry Air 1000, we initially went to Camping World to get them. We were told that they had them on back order because it was a popular item, because it is wintertime in the Pacific Northwest, and believe it or not, we have a lot of issues with moisture. I don't know why. Originally, like I said, we went to Camping World. They didn't have them. They said to get them in the next day. We went back down there. They still didn't have them. So after 2 trips to down to Camping World, we ended up getting it on Amazon. I got this for $25 cheaper at Amazon. You can take a look at Amazon. You can check out our webpage, and there are links for it in our store where you can purchase it. So take a look at that. I highly recommend both of these products to help reduce moisture in your RV. They will both do the job that they say they do. Some take a little more maintenance. The other one you just plug in. There's pros and cons to both. So take a look at your needs and figure out what works best for you and your RV and your situation. These are just recommendations based off of what I've used and how it has worked for me. The reason that this video came about is a good friend of mine, Pam Delaney, was asking me questions about the different ways that we reduce moisture in our RV. So Pam, there's a shout out to you, and I hope you and Mike are doing well. I think that's going to wrap up this episode of Three Tails RV, and we hope that you learned something today and can take something away from this video that will help you with your RV lifestyle and get your RV reduced in moisture. So until next time, this is Aaron signing off. Happy simple living and happy RVing.